It's very important, otherwise I'm going to lose even more time. Anyway. Good old Q-Lock port. What is it with me and playing... When do I speedrun Q-Lock ports? Like, I keep forgetting that Dead Rising 1 is a Q-Lock port. First. I'm like, after all the shit we've gone through with Q-Lock ports for the Yakuza games, I'm just like, I'm not gonna run Q-Lock games because there's a pain in the ass, and then here I am with Dead Rising. Great. Great. Yeah, there's a couple of pieces of furniture if we pick up that just break in our hands like that. Surprised that counted, because that was quite early. Hey! Stop that! Nagamo, how dare you? Glad that connected. Glad that connected. Okay, I'll have to use this instead. He was too close to the wall. I need this bike, please. I did it again. I keep doing this every time. Fuck you, Nagamo. Come here. Catch the bike! Alright. I got a PC, you need to run this at 60 FPS. Not a hugely beefy PC. My PC is pretty old. My PC has a quad-core i5, and I think the graphics card is a 1070. And you can see that I'm running it at pretty much 60. If you look at the top right, you can see I'm at 60. But again, it's always going to be determined on people's hardware. Running the game at higher than 60 FPS, or like a consistent 120, that's the hard shit, and that's why for Dragon Engine games we hard lock them to 60 FPS. Because there's also things that happen with these games at like high FPS. Big Nono actually did a good video about it on YouTube a while back. But there are things that can happen at high FPS that give unfair advantages. Can also, in some cases, break the load removers. Like, very rarely, but there is some cases where it will count, like, extra game time as, like, a load. It's weird. So 60 FPS is fair because it's very attainable to hit for a lot of people. Whereas, for example, I can't hit 60 FPS in LED Ishin on PC. Despite having everything set quite low. They added DLSS 2 to Ishin, which I'm hoping... Well, I think they added DLSS to Ishin with that huge 4GB patch they just put out. So I'm kind of hoping that will let me get to 60 FPS. Would also like for people to not just slag off the fact they added DLSS. Fucking tips menu! Stop! I forgot that I have to claw Yakuza 6, because, like, right now I'm clawing both, obviously, circle to take the drink, X to run, and my right thumb is on the right stick. Surprised I don't have more hand problems when I do Yakuza 6. I don't know why I claw Yakuza 6. It's only 6 and K2. It's only those games. It's never any of the other ones. It's just 6 and K2. I don't know why K2 either. There's no reason to claw grip for K2 at all. Yeah, as long as, Padkey says, as long as you got, like, reasonably recent components. Again, my CPU is a 4th gen. 4th gen? 5th gen? 5th gen. It's a quad core, which is why I don't get the K2 problems that, like, 95% of our runners do. So, yeah, it's always going to be dependent on, like, your hardware setup. There's not going to be, like, an out-and-out easy answer to that. But for the most part, of all of Q-Lock's PC ports, this one seems solid. This one's always seemed pretty solid. There's a few things here and there, as there are with all the PC ports of these games, but, like, this one seems solid. I still think the best PC port is probably LAD. Like, LAD, not LAD Ishin. But this one has always seemed, like, really solid in terms of stuff. I've never had, like, too many huge problems with it, which is good. Also, when the game first came out, there were literally less than 8 minutes of loads, which shows that it was pretty optimized in terms of, like, loading, like, the assets and stuff, because playing this game on base PS4, ooh, that was an experience, not necessarily a good one. It was rough running this on base PS4, let me tell you. It's the 6th Definitive Edition in 2025. Not like you lot, please. Yeah, for a lot of people, like, the Dragon Engine games work really well. For me, for example, they work really well. LAD-ition doesn't work well for me, for example, which is unreal. But I don't have the same problems that other people do with K2. For example, K2 has a frame cap in its options that doesn't work for the vast majority of people who play it. For reference, if you cap the game in-game at 120 FPS, for example, it will actually cap it at 90, which is weird. Come on. Hey, look, the sign didn't break. What are you doing, Guo? Why? 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 What the hell is this game sometimes? This is just a Dragon Engine thing. Very rarely you can actually have enemies just not, like, start their AI. There's one that's guaranteed in this game that doesn't start its AI. God, it's weird. God, it's weird. Give me my CC Lemon. If you're wondering, Muscle Soda is in this game, and it is an attack drink, but it's hit-based, not time-based. So we need something that's time-based, but also CC Lemon does more damage than Muscle Soda in this game. I should have waited for that guy to come forward. It's fine. I'll hopefully get all these with this swing. Good stuff. Meh. I don't know what PS Color does for this fight, because I've always used this bin, but it's never seemed, like, consistent, to be fair. This bit has never seemed super consistent. One boss at the start of KT finale. Yup. Yup. Thank God. Like, I can't remember who, but somebody figured out a way to start his AI by, like, being closer to him at the start of that bit. Thank God. Or Moon. Moon as well. Moon as well. The very rare times when Moon just decides to hang back for whatever reason. And it's always Moon. Always Moon. Absolute pain in the ass. You just have, with the Dragon Engine, like, for some reason in all their games, there's just one enemy that just doesn't start. Like, his AI just decides to break for, like, half a second. Or, like, not even half a second, like, 20 seconds or so. It's so weird. It's so, so weird. Alright, Ed time. Love Ed. Ed is a piece of shit. I probably shouldn't, proclaim my love for Ed when he is, like, an actual really nasty person. By God, his fight theme is fantastic. Ed himself, not a nice man. Ed's theme. Oh, too. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. I appreciate it. For Ed, we're going to hit these guys with this, and then hopefully try and hit Ed once. Oh, actually, that works. That works well. That doesn't. Ed! I've never seen you guard that. Fuck you. Right. I only need to hit Ed with a weapon once. Man's dead. So upset. I could even fail this QT if I wanted to. Fun fact, with Yakuza 6, there's only like 2 damage QTs, and this is one of them. Like, most of Yakuza 6's QTs just don't do damage. It's so weird. Anyway, there goes Ed. I'm losing time because Ed was a pain in the ass. I don't know what happened in my PB here to lose like 20 seconds, but sure. Usually if you don't have a weapon, all you do is you do a strong attack and you just kick him in the ass. It's funny. It's actually really good. El Taxi? Maybe. Hey, speak of the devil! Hell yeah! That's not the best God Taxi you can get, but I'll tell you what, I'll fucking take that. Nice! Nice. If I could get some of those in bloody Onamichi, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, game. So for those who are wondering, that's what we like to call tips menu. That's what we like to call the God Taxi. Essentially, at certain spots in Kamurocho in this game, you can actually get taxi spawns like that, which are obviously early, and they can save you an immense amount of time. Like, certain God Taxis can save you like 20 seconds. Like, it's actually absurd, like 20 to 30 seconds. It's actually absurd how good some God Taxis are. Also, if you're on base PS4 and that man, and you see the loading icon in the bottom right-hand side here, you runs over. Because that man is in an infinite load. The amount of times I ran into this man in his infinite load in the past is awful. Awful. I will check for the God Taxi here, but I'm not. My time isn't good enough to be resetting for God Taxis here. There's the bit coming up here. No one's driving this car, by the way. The bit coming up here, a God Taxi can appear behind us, which is a lot faster than, like, normal taxis. Nope. You can save load here. You can do the usual save load. Yeah, I'm not in the point where I want to be doing that for God Taxis at this point. That's a good fight spawn to get, if I can get past it without a fight. Yep, good. Because as you can see, we have to run all this way for this taxi otherwise. So getting the taxi along the top there is obviously really, really fast. Really, really fast. Alright, good stuff. It's faster to run on PC. It's always faster to run... Yeah, it's always faster to run on PC. The only runs that aren't super far behind console to PC are actually the newer ones. LAD hasn't had the new route run on console yet. LAD is only about 4 to 5 minutes behind PC. Maybe even less. It's actually surprisingly close on console with LAD. Ishin is a bit further behind. Free is faster on console, yes. Which is weird. Judgment's faster PC now. Judgment's faster PC. Judgment's very much faster PC, because there's a cutscene in Honmaruen, which is skippable. Or at least was. There's a new patch out for Judgment. We don't know whether it's been fixed or not. The person that owes chat Judge Ass round 2, that's me, needs to do a Judgment run this week and figure out whether or not his game needs down patching. So I should probably get on that. I should probably get on that real soon. Oh, right, it's not... Right, the only skippable phone call was, like, later in the game. Keep getting that. Current gen port, that's still subject to 30. Yeah. Yeah, most of the Yakuza runs are just faster on PC with a couple of exceptions. The weird one, the one you don't really want to do anyway, is Yakuza 4. Yakuza 4 is faster on console, but Yakuza 4 has one piece of speed tech that's only available on the PC version that saves you 3.5 minutes and makes it faster than the console version. Video games. Yeah, 4 is only because of Tanimura skip. The rest of the game is slower on PC. The reasons why 3 and 4 are technically slower on PC is because with the remasters, they added the ability to pause cutscenes, which in my opinion should have been in the remasters in the first place. Am I not golding despite the fact I got a gold taxi? Sure. Oh, because I probably got a God Taxi when we should have got the God Taxi, that's right. In my opinion, the remasters when they came out on PlayStation should have had the ability to pause cutscenes in the first place. They were added to the PC and I want to say the Xbox versions. I need to level up here. I need to remember my level up here. It's 116 and dash. Yeah, 116 and dash. So yeah, 4's in that weird place where it is faster on console, but actually, you want to do it on PC. Dash attack, please. Got to hit square before I did that. Also, I was holding R2 because I thought about Judgment for a second there and was like, oh, I can hold R2 to run. No, that's only later Dragon Engine games. Not Laddition. I'm glad they did the thing where it's toggle sprint in Laddition, but I really would have liked, you know, the 2 buttons to be able to sprint again. That's a really nice quality of life thing. Really nice quality of life thing. I'm gonna kill Nekomo again? Bikes? Bikes. When in doubt, we're in the same fight arena. Bikes. Nekomo, come this way. I want to push him to the left here. Oops, against this wall so he doesn't fly away. This wall isn't the one, but it works. Shout out to Yakuza soundtrack. It's fucking fantastic. Man's not dead. Okay. Do I bin or do I just punch? I guess I just punch. This time. Shouldn't have punched. Just use the bin. So best OST in the series? Honestly, I really like 6's OST. I would be... So, I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise, honestly. Now, this is where the old route is going to show me up here. One of the safes we don't actually open anymore, and I think it's this one. I might be wrong, so... Oops. This is where I'm using the old route from, like, a year or two ago. There's been an updated route where we don't open one of these safes, so I'm doing a dumber route. It's not faster. It's bad. Combo speed, heat, sprint. That's right. And the bloody Fudoshi. Combo speed, heat, sprint. So, combo speed, heat, sprint as much as we can, and the Fudoshi. So, the equipment that we're getting is going to raise our attack past the soft cap that the game has. But, however, that's also going to lower our defense. We're also grabbing a Shoryu beer here instead of CC Lemon because, as you'll see, at the top left, there is attack 24. This means that it's going to last for 24 attacks instead of a time limit. Because we need this buff to last a long time. Longer than CC Lemon lasts. We're going to get the autosave at the bottom here, and then load the autosave. This is because it stops Ino from slow walking here. He stops like at this edge here, but because of the loading of the checkpoint, he just carries on. Also, this looks a bit weird, walking into people in first person when they're walking. We're actually a little faster, even though I'm not sprinting. So this is pushing them along very, very, very slowly, but faster than if they were walking normally. Bit of a convoluted explanation, that, but yeah. You can tell how well you're doing at this with Ino's conversation lines here. And we can run past him at the end when we get to this bit. I'm kind of pushing him a bit too fast to the left. Cool. Skip all good. I kind of forgot about that. Alright. We don't want to gold taxi here, because we don't actually use a taxi here. We need to get some milk. We've got a couple of mini-games coming up. However, if our movement is impeccable, we can skip them. They appear more frequently on harder difficulties. I seem to remember that being a thing. We need to speak to this guy. There's 4 of them, but this is actually the one person we want to speak to. Turn around and head to the pharmacy. And then we're going to do the save load trick, which is going to look like it's not going to do anything, but it actually is. I don't fuck up my movement. I should do it before I get here, to be honest, because I think my movement's been pretty bad. It doesn't... So, fun fact, it doesn't actually... 23. It doesn't actually auto-save here on PC, but it does console. Don't ask. Don't ask. It does after you load back in, but for some reason, it doesn't autosave there on PC straight away, but it does on console. It's weird. It's very weird. But by doing that, you'll see that we're not doing the Shake the Baby minigame for Haruto. Fun fact, it's actually faster to do the Shake the Baby minigame for Haruto on PC than it is console. On base PS4, the big gimmick at the time was the controller has the motion. So... in the PC version and the Xbox version, they replace it with just button presses, which is really fucking good. Really fucking good. So it's really, really fast, but it's only really fast if you get a specific pattern on Haruto. And that specific pattern usually only appears on the Shake the Baby of Haruto around this corner. The first one basically pulls from like all 4 moves, whereas the second one has a higher chance of pulling only the 2 faster moves. I'm downgraded to the very first patch. I have issues with the first patch. I should be on the second one. Yeah, 6's PC port is weird. Some people, when it came out, some people couldn't even open the game. So they had to, like, obviously patch that. But with the more patches that happened, certain people's games started getting heavy stuttering in Kamurocho and Onamichi, and I'm one of them. So I had to downpatch my game early. I think BS Calendar was another one, actually. The both of us just had massive stuttering in Onamichi. And it's really bad. It's like input dropping stuttering. It's really bad. It's like almost a second long stuttering. So, yeah. I remember when the game came out and I started playing, obviously, my first, like, replay through of the game on PC. The first patch was fantastic. It ran fantastically. But I also wasn't skipping cutscenes at the time. What, Taxi? No. I also wasn't skipping cutscenes at the time, which would have brought up, obviously, the tips menu. By the time I started speedrunning, I was on, like, the 2nd or 3rd patch. So, yeah, it took a while to realize the patch window would keep popping up, and then I didn't realize that was a thing for the first patch until, obviously, I'd already downpatched. I just need to up-patch to, like, the next patch, which is just, like, downloading the next patch along, but, like, I need some time, because it's, like, 50-odd gigabyte, and, like, it's gonna take me fucking forever. I just need a night where I'm free one night to be able to do that, which I haven't been free for quite a while, actually. So I just need to do that at some point. I need to get off my ass and do that. Ropeway station, please, which should be, yep, right there. Time to play baseball. This fight used to be a fucking pain in the ass back in the day. We never had good strats for this fight, but now we do, thanks to, obviously, the beer lasting ages. I think I was the person that came up with the beer strat for, Clan Creator. And then for some reason never thought to retroactively, no, put it back onto, like, this fight. Oh, this sucks. Everyone's, like, really far away. And guarding. Garbage fights! This is actually really bad. They should have all died to the bin. This is actually really bad. I'm gonna lose time. Here's the nice thing. Charge attack is stupidly strong when they don't guard. There's no... Oh, there is another bin. I guess you should have gone for that. Yeah, your dash attack in this game, oh, that sucks. I should have done that a bit earlier, is stupidly strong. That was a bad fight because of the them guarding that bin. They usually don't guard for that. That's a shame. I should have waited for them a little bit just to, like, swing their arms so I'd have got one of them. But yeah, that was bad on my part. Bad movement and bad positioning. I'm glad that wasn't a god taxi. I would have been very upset. The worst time is when you see a god taxi literally leaving, like, the bit right next to you. Because it's just like, man. That's just insulting. Just really insulting. But yeah, it's really weird. 6PC is weird. Like, some people can run the latest patch, like, perfectly fine. Some people like me just can't run it well at all. Which is a real shame, because, like, genuinely, the PC port of this, for the most part, doesn't seem that bad. It really does not seem that bad at all. Like, I've never had, like, too many problems with it. I don't think, apart from, like, when it launched, some people weren't able to open it. I don't think others have had too many problems with it either. But, yeah, it's just one of those things that, yeah, it's a shame. But again, that's why downpatching can be good sometimes. Also, for a short history of this game, I actually want to shout out RGG for listening to us. Because one of the last few patches of this game, broke text skipping on R1X. And I posted in the forums about it, and Sega immediately fixed it. So, Sega do actually read the Steam forums for their games. They actually do. It's in the stats, you dumbass. This is not K2. Want CC Lemon here? I don't think I do. I think I've messed up. I think I'm thinking very, very old strats. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. 22 minutes till ads. That should be good. I think we get the ads around Apple Hotel, which I can just run them then. because nothing happens around that point. At least, I should have my snoozers? Yeah, I do. We should be good. Yeah, not many do. Sega do actually genuinely read the Steam forums in their bug report stuff, because they've definitely, like, done a good couple of things for me sometimes with, like, text skipping, which is nice. This isn't the move that I want to do, because it kills everybody and makes him do the thing that brings everybody in. Oops. Dash attack, good. That was such a bad fight. I don't know why the fuck I did all that. Hey, I saved time. That's the important thing. So you did a clean sleeve graph, so I was run perfect for you. That's nice. I actually think I should do that at some point after, because I did that after the 0 blue screens, so maybe I should try. Yeah, I did that after the 0 blue screens. Maybe I should try actually, like, testing, like, latest patch now and see whether I can run latest patch again. Because I might be able to. Now that I've done that clean, like, reinstall of my graphics stuff, I might be able to. CC Lemon? Yeah, sure. I'm trying to remember everything I used to do in this run. I'm chilling on the CC Lemon because I want it to last for a good couple of fights. So if I wait until we get around to this corner, good. Also, your sprint isn't unlimited in this game, but as you can see, at level 3, you have a lot of sprint. It's really nice. It's one of the more generous ones. I think PS kind of goes for the plant in the corner here. I'm fairly confident it's going to break on me, because it always does. I should have swung. I should have swung. Beyblade! He's doing it! He's doing it, chat! He went to the ceiling! There it is! Oh, we got our one Yakuza 6 Beyblade of the day. Nice. God, I love this game. Yeah, when I said the ragdolls in the PC version of Yakuza 6 were wild, I wasn't kidding. God, I fucking love this game so much. God, I fucking love this game so fucking much. That never happened in the console version, by the way. Only the PC version. The PC version is wild. Oh, no. Go to the taxi. Moron. Is it taxi or is it just walk here? I think it's taxi since this became loadless. I'm in two minds here. Can't remember. I'm fairly confident it's taxi because loadless. Again, you wasn't looking. You might have another opportunity to see one later on. You'll see. There's a lot of chances for that to happen. I think the way the ragdoll for the Beyblade works is I think it's when you hit a body when it's dead. Like when they're like physically gone. I might be wrong on that. God Taxi? Oh. God Taxi here would be fantastic. If you're wondering why I'm running on the left-hand side of the road as well, by the way, on the right-hand side, right there, that's where the baseball business minigame is. So we want to specifically avoid that side of the road for as long as possible at this point. Because it doesn't look like I'm running, but I am actually running. Hana no Kubo. Went the wrong way. I do wish this had the quality of life stuff from, like, I mean, obviously it wouldn't do, but, like, I wish I didn't have to hold the button to sprint, because I could really do with a drink right now. Tony is giving me some shit. I'll have a chance in Clan Crater, won't I? Actually, Clan Crater gives me a chance to have a drink, that's fine. Also, I've had a very weird, interesting bug here. When coming out of the cutscene from meeting Beat Takeshi, Haruto has shrunk out of existence and then come back again. Never been more terrified in my life. my baby is able to teleport like Goku. Can't wait for Gaiden. I mean, it's like, I really want Ichi's story to be Ichi's story. I'm still mad about Kiryu coming back for 8. Like, on the one hand, I am literally like, let him fucking rest. But then with Gaiden being a spin-off side game, now fucking drag his ass. Bring him back. That's a side game. You can do whatever the fuck you want in a side game. But if you keep calling LAD the start of like a new storyline, act like it. You are gonna need a fucking strong story hook for me to believe that Kiryu had to come back for 8. I'm sorry. Like, you need a big, strong hook. Good. Sometimes that guy misses, so I'm glad about that. Sometimes Honda runs away as well. Fuck you, Honda. They need a good excuse. They need a very good excuse to get me on board for Kiryu being an 8. And I hope that Gaiden gives us that hook. And I want that hook to be more than just, oh, the Daidoji group is harassing Haruka again. Because the thing is, for Kiryu to come back, it has to be something big. It has to be the Daidoji group fucking things up. Like, he has to go after them. And, like, I feel like the only way he does that is if he fucks around with, like, Haruka or the orphanage. And, like, let them rest, for fuck's sake. Like, as well as let Kiryu rest, let them rest. What the fuck was that lag? I didn't even hit start. I was running. PC port of Yakuza 6 is wild, by the way. This is why I need the second patch. Phantom inputs. I actually genuinely did not hit start there, so I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Taxi to the street, and then also beer. Yeah. Yeah, Jingwei main street as well. I'd have to see the list to remember which of these were the actual taxi spot. There's no CC lemon around, so we grab ourselves shoyu beer. Also, the nice thing about the shoyu beer is if you're not full heat, it does fill your heat up, which is good. Am I supposed to get a level up here, or is it? No, it's just for Clan Creator, not Clan Creator, after Clan Creator. After Clan Creator. Anyway, here's a model diorama of the very important boat. It's definitely not related to the plot. The Yamato. Promise. The thing that I have issue with, and like it might just be me, I feel like every game post 6 is shitting on 6's ending. Good hit. I miss that sometimes, so I'm happy that hit. I feel like 6's ending is just getting cheapened out every single time that, you know, you keep bringing Kiryu back. Like, I love the guy, and I'm very down for him to be in side games, but stop bringing him back in the main series. Like, please. I like 6's ending. I like 6's ending a lot. Such a shame. Tips a bit cowed about it in the first place? Yeah, not wrong. Like, I like 6's ending a lot. Like, I personally like it a whole bunch. I understand why people dislike it. I like it a bunch. I should have been in, like, X mode for this. I want to hit Masazoe here first so that I make sure he dies before the rest of the ads die. The Masazoe fights. If you kill the ads, or you kill the ads before you kill Masazoe, he just resummons them. Just fucking pick up the cone. Pick up the fucking cone, my dude. Stop trying to punch. Just use the cone. Cone good. In EX mode, cone good. You can just hit people with it. Pick up the bloody cone. I know better than that. I know way better than that. You can get a God Taxi here, which is why I run this way. Saigo is here. You can avoid him on the right-hand side. I just run into him, to be honest. I shouldn't run into him. I just run into him, to be honest. He's getting dragged down. The thing that like really like makes me wonder is like there are so many people that still know Kiryu is alive at this point. Date knows. Like obviously Date knows. But like poor Akiyama if he doesn't know. I mean, the end of Yakuza 6 is a very much a wink wink nod nod. You know, Akiyama knows that Date is not saying the full truth. But like, man, Akiyama's being treated like shit since the ending of Yakuza 6 as well. Like we need our attack buff to last through this bit as well, by the way, hence why we're going to be grabbing here. I really feel like Akiyama's been shit on since the end of Yakuza 6. It's such a shame. It's time for everyone's favorite. It's Clan Creator. All of this game. Actually, in the speedrun for 6, Clan Creator is not too bad. If you saw the K2 run the other day and saw me, like, complaining that K2's Clan Creator is worse than 6 in the speedrun, you'll see. Good kick. I kind of went a bit far and wide there, but good kick nonetheless. 6's Clan Creator in the speedrun is actually very good. Very, very good. There's none of that RNG bullshit that K2 has. The RNG that it does have is a lot nicer. Is the ending in 5? Yeah, no, I don't think you're wrong there. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there at all. After Clan Creator, attack to 139, machine 1 and 2. Hey, so, for Clan Creator here, this always goes the same way. This is why it's nice. We start off by, obviously, starting the battle, please. Summon our first unit. It can be the healer or the other guy, like doing the healer first. And then I want this guy specifically to drag this guy away. We need this guy dragged away from the main boss here.
Repeat.
So just going to do this another time. Hold it! Maybe 20 months. And then we summon Joe. We want Joe to go after the main guy. So you can see on the bottom right, Joe has a move called the Ultimate Dropkick. You can also bring in a couple of normal units as well if you want. Just make sure you get Joe. Make sure you get Joe primed and ready to hit this guy. That should hit. Helpful. Good. So you can see that obviously there he still survives. He's the last enemy. Please punch, Joe. Joe RNG. Fucking Joe. It's literally, it's either usually like a 426 most times. Like, 6's Clan Creator is so nice. That's it. Like, there's so little RNG compared to K2. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, I saw your post on the Discord earlier, by the way. I didn't respond because I was obviously setting up for stream. But I'm down for, like, I'm obviously down for, like, a conversation for, like, that stuff. The leaderboard, as you can see, I've been running at 60 for months. I had a conversation with PS Kala, like, 7-8 months ago, where we agreed to, like, the 60 FPS. So that's... Oh, how did I miss you? So that's on me. That's my fuck up for not, like, having the 60 enforced rule earlier. Because it should have been. It absolutely should have been. So that's my fuck up, so I apologize about that. But I'm more than welcome to have the conversation about the mouse scroll wheel stuff. What was I doing again? 139, 1 and 2. 139, 1 and 2. 139, 1 and 2. 139. Might be one off. And where are we? I shouldn't have done that because we have to do 2, idiot. I lost where I am in my list now. There we are. Jesus Christ, I should not have done that. So terrible. I'm gonna lose time in this chapter because of that. Awful. So the vending machine drink upgrade is a unique upgrade system in Yakuza 6, where the drinks we get from the vending machines, I think Tap found out. I think it was Tap who found this out. Every single level you do is an extra 30 seconds on the buff, and it also gives you a little bit extra terms of oomph of, like, the actual, like, thing you get. So, like, defense or attack or stuff like that. But it definitely gives you, like, an extra 30 seconds per level. So we've just got an extra minute on CC Lennon from those 2 level ups. Unancho Heptonast. I'm also really excited that you're interested in 6 runs. I'm very excited you're interested in 6 runs. I love this run. I love this run a lot. Chat told me to do this run. No, I'm not gonna ignore chat when they tell me to do Yakuza 6. Gave up on scroll wheel. I actually quite like your argument that because the scroll wheel is, like, specific hardware, that it is actually different to, obviously, like, the keyboard stuff in K2 and obviously the controller stuff in Yakuza 4. I actually quite like that argument a lot. I guess mostly the main players in this conversation are going to be you, me, and PS Kala. Because essentially we're the only ones that are really doing the run, or have interest in doing the run, question mark. I'd like to hope others get interested as well. This guy's alive. I was hoping he'd actually get hit. The nice thing about 6 Dragon Engine is that your NPC allies actually help you out a bunch. I was hoping not to use the second mouse partner. If it helps, I have the G502, which is the mouse wheel that is the one that, you know, actually does the thing. I can't get it to work either. So... So you are not alone in that. Nagamo. My dude. If you have one enemy alive from the dropkick, you can leave them to Nagamo as long as it's, like, one of the early enemies. You have to run into every single room, by the way. If you look at the mini-map, you'll see there's, like, a second trigger inside of the room. You have to just double-check the rooms. Ideally, you hit everybody with, obviously, both of them with the running kick. Unfortunately, not this time. When did we collateral? I thought we collateraled here. Am I losing my marbles? I've missed a couple of level ups in a previous chapter. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. No wonder the lobby didn't go as great. Hold on. I'm stupid. Where are we? Oh, it's both of those. Yeah, shit. Hold on. Collateral. Charge tag. I'm fucking stupid. Whoops. I knew something felt off. I knew something felt off about this run. The larger enemies are not someone you want to leave for Nagamo to fight, unless they're on, like, really low HP. But with Collateral, with a jump kick like that, you can actually take care of both of them. no wonder this band's actors got bloody in trouble for doing bad things, is it, Nagamo? Nagamo, kill him. Please. Please. Nagamo, 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 Nagamo. Nice. Bit late. That's why you don't trust Nagamo. Don't trust his actor either. Have you shut down the line? Interest for you as well, not anytime soon. Yo, actually that makes me happy. I like 6. 6 has always been that weird run where it's like the timing of the run, like time-wise and length of the run, like it's not quite as quick as, you know, K2, but it's always been one of the shorter runs, and just like it's always been the one that like most people have not wanted to really do for obviously several reasons. I don't know if that's like, you know, bench. I don't know if that's like leaderboard related or stuff like that, and if it is, then, you know, absolutely hold my hands up about that. But like, I don't know, it always felt like no one ever really got into 6 for runs. Yay, I kept it. Good. That's just 1 to 4. You now learn chapter 5. Yeah, the nice thing, I'm sure you're finding this as well. The nice thing about 6's run is obviously like the first 30 minutes of this are essentially just one big boss rush. Like there's so many bosses we actually have to fight. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. What does the actor do? I can't remember off the top of my head. All I'll say is Yakuza stuff. Nagoshi sure knew how to pick them. Yakuza stuff is actually surprisingly accurate. Anyway, now I have a bench in here, so, you know, have fun. Hello. Swing! What about that guy not dying, because obviously he's got 1 HP. I would like to have hit the other ad here as well, so that's bad on my part. I'm sure Nagamo can take care of the other guy while I die to this guy. 1 hit. Yakuza stuff, yeah. Right. Ideally, you want the CC Lemon to actually last until the next fight, so we're not doing too bad here. It's really hard to keep the CC Lemon going at first, but when you do this run a couple of times, you can have the CC Lemon like last here quite a while. Right. There are big plants in this room. Big plants good. Big plants good. But this would only be possible with the vending machine upgrades that we got. For the first hit, take care of the 3 large enemies while you still have the damage, and then the boss, and then everybody else. That's actually a really good start. I'm gonna run down. I should just go grab this plant, to be honest. I was hoping to get like a bowling effect with the It wasn't too bad. I wasn't sure if like using light attacks to chain there would have been good or not, but actually that was okay with everyone's positioning. I shouldn't have done the running attack because I only took care of 1. I was hoping for like a bowling effect where I'd hit like multiple, but... Right, Somiya time. Somiya... Strats changed here, didn't they? I think it's just simply... I think it is literally just EX and then attack for the first part. EX spam lights till we get to the chair. And then strong. Yeah, okay. Done. It's busy. Yeah, Pietaki got done for cocaine, which... Again, it's weird for us in the West, but the culture is, like, very, very different. You didn't guard. Good for me. Remember that Somiya has iframes going into the second phase, so you can actually line up the attack to push him to the left, not to the right. So just give him a second here and then push him left. Whee! You're not dead. You're still not dead. You're also still not dead. My man? Still not dead? Hello? I was kind of expecting you to be dead. That's why I kind of let go of my controller. Alright. Oh, man. Cool. Great. Great, I guess. Also, yeah, again, you don't have to split for bosses. You can split chapters for this game. Again, you're the one who makes your own splits for these games. But, like, a couple of us split for the bosses, because, again, early on, we just do a lot of, like, boss fights. That's the reason why I did boss splits for this game instead of, like, my usual chapters. Was just, we did a lot of bosses, so I was just like, hey, I'll do bosses. I'll see, like, how I'm doing between each of them. And it kind of split up the set pieces quite nicely that way. I wouldn't do boss splits for, like, many of the Yakuza runs, to be honest. Nice spin. 9 out of 10. Fuck off, Joe. Joe turns up and is all just like, wouldn't it be a coincidence if you went back to Kamurocho and we did Clan Creator in Kamurocho? I mean this in a nice way. Fuck off, Joe. 145. Heat 2. And Machine 3. I mean this in a very nice way. Fuck off, Joe. Just absolutely go fuck yourself. So with the machine level 3, that's a fight spawn. I don't know how that didn't aggro onto me. Lady, I need a CC lemon. Thank you. Lady, I'm sorry to push you out of the way, but I gotta get this CC lemon. I have a very big vitamin C deficiency right now. Because of the vending machine upgrades, this CC lemon will last the entire goddamn chapter. Like, the entire goddamn chapter. It's great. How did... Alright. Yeah, fuck off, Joe, respectfully. Like, we've had enough shit with Clan Creator in K2. Like, respectfully, go fuck yourself. Your Clan Creator, Joe, is actually okay in speedruns. I will give you that. Stop asking me to do Clan Creator, because I fucking refuse. Hey, here comes the hot one. God, I respect the decision to make him half naked in this game. Oh, fucking A. That's the reason I like speedrunning this game right there. And ironically, I kind of want to get into a fight in this bit. So if I see a fight spawn, I will actually try and get into the fight with it. Hey, boys. Want to get into a fight with me? Oh, you do. Come on. Good. Reason why I want to get into the fight here is because then I can take a weapon into the next fight with me. But it doesn't de-aggro off me. This sign right here. If you don't actually grab, like, a weapon there's plenty of bikes in this arena. You know the drill with bikes. There goes all the nasty enemies. And here comes the rest. If you all could, like, get together. Okay. If you lose your weapon, one thing that is very good about Yakuza 6 is throwing enemies at other enemies. It is a viable strategy. It's very, very good. As you can see. I actually really love Yakuza 6 for that. There's not that many Yakuza games where, like, throwing actual enemies on enemies is, like, good. But in this game, it is. And I like it a lot. I like it a hell of a lot. I respect it for that. Oh, no. Ads are starting. Fuck, you're gonna miss the hot one. No! I didn't snooze the ads properly. It should have been the next chapter. No! I don't know if this is an area trigger. I think it is. I think I'm about to get shown up that this is an area trigger. I've actually forgotten. It is. Shit. I could have just ran here. Anyway, here comes the hot one. I'm so sorry for the ads. Please get ad block. Thank you. I have to pay my taxes this month. Where the ads are running. Juggy Hand's nice and simple. We're going to kick him with EX mode. It's not the one I wanted because it can go slow like that. It's fine. Phase 2, phase 2, phase 2, phase 2, phase 2, phase 2, phase 2. God, he's hot. Oh, am I saving 30 seconds here? What the fuck did I do in my PB? My goal is like 45 seconds there. What the fuck did I do in my PB? How do you lose 30 seconds of that chapter? It's not that hard. I mean, running into this car, yeah, sure, that also doesn't help. Before the Appa Hotel. Actually, I could do it after the Appa Hotel, because it's fine. Snake Flat Triad, we can't avoid this sub-story. We walked past this area quite a few times, so just get it over with. I was actually kind of surprised they did a Snake Fire Triad sub-story in this. I'm glad, but I was just very surprised. Also, the nice thing about the taxis in Yakuza 6, you're either going to the top 2 options or the bottom 2 options. When you're in Kamurocho, I should say. That's not strictly true for Onamichi, but all the taxi stuff that you use in the run, it's really simple to menu to. Like, 6's taxis are nice. 6's taxis are very nice. Go back to a picture of Jungi Han in Yakuza 7. Nice. Nice. I'm upset that ads are playing. I'm very upset. Fun fact, there is console exclusive tech to this bit. This is going to sound absurd. That fight spawn right there. Fun fact. That fight spawn that spawns right here, you can get it to not spawn on base PS4, because the base PS4 is so terrible at loading in certain assets and stuff, and with this being the first Dragon Engine game, fuck off, Kindly Joe. The the actual game, if you're fast enough and run straight there, it can't load in that fight spawn on base PS4. I wish I was joking, I'm not. It's the most hilarious shit. It is actually the most hilarious shit. I'll get the drink when I come out of Serena, I guess. I should have gone the other way, but it's fine. Should get it now, instead of going, like, around. I can get it up this lift, but I have to drink it before I go into the actual Serena itself. Actually, is this one of the cutscenes that gets rid of your drink? It might not be. I should test that. Some cutscenes eat the drink in your hand and some don't. It's kind of weird. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, into the sewers. Like, again, we just go straight to, like, the first option. Anytime you have to go out of town, it's always the first option. For the Shangri-La in the next chapter, it's the second option. For the, for Little Asia in this chapter, it's, like, the third from bottom or second from bottom. It's either Pink Street or Millennium Tower. Like, it's just, the taxi options in this game are nice. Speaking of, I'm gonna hit these guys. This fight is kind of nice. We used to use the furniture to the right, like we did against Ed. And then someone pointed out, actually, there's a really good metal sheet right here that you just use. That's whoever found that out. Much nicer. much nicer. See, this is when I wanted the ad break to happen, because now we have the slow walking section. So it's like, you know, this would have been a fantastic time to actually wait. The OG2 plate. It is. It is. Holy shit. The one that we can use against the 16-bit brothers. Okay, it was 1:58 before Appa. I might wait till after Appa, because sometimes I'm a little low here. I guess one attack up isn't going to ruin me. What if it actually does ruin me for Ed? 1:58. Just spam attack at this point. I guess there is a CC Lemon vending machine to the left there that we could potentially use. Not obviously for the bit after this one. Yeah, I'm only 1:56. That's fine. Also, this bit's so cheeky because it doesn't let you run through the hotel. There's like a wet floor sign right next to the door there that stops you getting in. I know, obviously it's like parading us for the story, but like, come on. You could let us go through the building. You don't have to block us off like that. Thank you for not getting in my way, schoolgirl. I appreciate it. For this bit, you're forced to walk. We can't run in this bit. It's a shame. And then it's bike time, baby. Still so many people in real life. Yeah. I think these days people are just like, well, if I slip on the floor, then it's my fault. I'm a dumbass, but people should not walk where wet floor signs are. Anyway, I hope you're all ready for product placement, baby. Do you want to get fit and swole? Yeah, I fucking do as well. Consider a Rise Up gym membership now. Don't become a member.
悪いが、
そうですか。もし気が。
あ、入会する気になったら、
Hey, yellow, not red.
トレーナーに話しかけよ
う. Alright, App Hotel. I think we're used to wet floors in England anyway with all the rain that we keep getting. I know how to handle myself on a slippery floor. Most of the time. Not all the time, most of the time. Actually, we haven't had rain in the UK for quite a while. It's been kind of nice. It's still been kind of cold at the moment. Like, it's still very, very cold considering it's bloody April. Which I appreciate. I'm not looking forward to the summer months of hot humidity again. Oh, God taxi. I've got a God taxi here in my PB, I'm fairly confident. Simply buffed and been traumatized ever since. Understandable. Very understandable. Nice spin. Yeah, very understandable. That would traumatize me. That would absolutely traumatize me. One thing that did traumatize me, because I have a fear of spiders, there's a ventilation exhaust fan in my bathroom ceiling. It only opens when you turn the light on. It's kind of clever. I got into my bath one day, and a giant spider fell out of it. So I'm in the bath with a giant spider, and I have arachnophobia. I don't think I've ever screamed as loud in my life. I'm a Twitch streamer. I left the Millennium Tower as the right place to go here, but I know I can get bloody CC Lemon here, so I'm gonna do it. The cutscene here actually keeps your drink, so we're gonna drink like 3/4 of it. Next one, yep, chat, after LAD died in chapter 14, chat was like, "Ayo, you wanna play Yakuza 6?" And I was like, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. We want Akiyama to try and push us along here, but Akiyama doesn't like doing that. Fuck. Now I drink my drink. The later the possible here, because you need this to last. Fun fact, this bit was patched a little bit in the PC version. Me running the early patch of 6 is very bad, because this bit could softlock and force you to be stuck out here. Thankfully. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Bad movement, didn't get past Akiyama. Terrible. Who softlocks on PB place? The most annoying thing I've ever had on a PB pace, I had like it wasn't like all the way to the end of an LAD run, but it was like 2.5 hours in, and I was like 30, 40 seconds ahead. And my live split fucking crashed. I've had a vendetta against live split ever since. I mean, to be fair, I actually do quite like live split, but like, man, that program, when it wants to break, it breaks. Dead Souls. Anyway. Gonna fight the angry chef. We used to sneak by the chef, but we then realized, what if we just hit him with this? Oh, that's bad. Yeah, stay in this corner. That's... Good job, Akiyama. Sorry, Akiyama. Appreciate the help, Akiyama. Sorry for throwing a cart at you. I was aiming for him, I swear to God. I was going to get bad patches. Yeah, it seems like that. It definitely seems like that. Also, Akiyama here is like, don't get caught. Gets caught immediately. Charge attack. I don't know if the charge attack is a smart idea there, but it gets to the chef to spawn, so... And then I get the sword. Hey, nice sword. Akiyama, that is not helpful. Sometimes Akiyama being like aggressive is super useful, and then other times really not. I like this set piece, but it's a bit of a slower paced set piece. It's a very, very slower paced set piece. I like it a lot. It's one of those that you don't really get many of these in like the RGG games. It's very cinematic, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to kind of say. Is like it's very cinematic in ways. And the fight at the end is really good. It's really grand. I've once again forgotten how I deal with the goddamn chef, which is a problem because here is the goddamn chef. I know one of these stuns you for good. It's not this, but it worked. Kind of. That one bit of attack would have killed him early. If my attack was actually on 158, he would have died. He actually would have died. I forgot you can skip that because you can't skip this. Fuck. Oh, damn it. Oh, God. This is like a game inside Judgment? No, because it's just an on-rails shooter. Excuse me, I need this for later. Thank you. Thank you. I need that to survive the end of this video game. I like actually kicking this guy, but that just went completely wrong. Good, I'm glad he's dead. He's the one I wanted dead. Thank you for getting the tail out of the way so I can hit all of you with a dude. Like, look how much damage you do by throwing enemies. Everybody actually really helped me out there. Shoutouts to literally everybody but me in that fight. I really messed up that fight completely, but everybody else just demolished in that fight. But like, yeah, throwing enemies, as you saw there, it's so good in this game. It really is. I love it. It just really works for crowd control. Anyway, time to give Ed a fear of chairs. Harry so many against this. So yeah, we've had talks in the past about maybe doing like a category extensions leaderboard, but one, nobody wants to mod it, and two, it's like, you know, what gets put on there, you know? Someone had actually a really good idea of doing it like the Kingdom Hearts series does, like a community Excel spreadsheet, you know? It's kind of like, you know, taking things off of SRC. Like, not everything needs to be done SRC, you know? Simple. Why didn't I go get the chair? I'm an idiot. Ed, stop stabbing me. I crumpled, hey. Ed. I forgot I was supposed to pick up the chair there. I thought I was in the final phase, so I was like, I'm gonna just put a punch, Ed. No. Realized a little too late. Hey, fun difference. PC and console, very different here. Console version, Ed charges you a second time. PC version, he's about to fuck my shit. It's not a good thing. Usually your attack buff runs out around this time anyway, so not having it here is fine. He charged! He turned me into a fucking liar! Thanks, Ed. Love you, Ed. Oh, God. Tables, good. Just spin tables. Huh. Huh. What? 44 seconds? What? I agree with that, Gold, but you know what? Shut the fuck up and take it, that's for sure. I heavily disagree with that, Gold, but yeah, no, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and carry on with my video game. 166 vending machine 4. 166 vending machine 4. Yeah, just go fast. That's all I have to do right now is go fast. You want to make sure you get the vending machine upgrades before you get the drink, by the way. And vending machine 4. Oh, wait. Very certain that's not skippable. Everything in my head is screaming that's not skippable. Hey, Somia. Come on, Somia. Take Somia to bloody Shangri-La. This next set piece to go fast, it's so vital if you go fast. Once again, before a run, I have not checked what the timing is on avoiding Hangman. Every time I do this run, I'm just like, I'll check the timing and make sure I have the timing for avoiding Hangman. Because I know the timing perfectly for console. It's different on PC. I have forgotten. Great. Great. Yeah, we want to get to the final boss, unironically, he's standing next to us, of this set piece as fast as possible so we can have the CC Lemon on. But it's actually kind of hard. It's actually genuinely kind of hard. Good start. To get through all these barricades, you need a two-handed weapon. Most of the time, there's always a sledgehammer next to them, which is really good. As you can see, your hitbox gets a little bigger. Also, try not to hit this light on the ceiling. The Dragon Engine shenanigans can cause the light to break your sledgehammer. You can trust me on this one. I've had that happen multiple times. Anyway, here he is. Everyone loves him. It's Hangman. Don't ask why this guy is here at the bottom of Shangri-La. It was Shangri-La, to be fair. That's the explanation. I love the fact this man came back in Judgment. I lost my shit completely. I think I wait here for like a second. Yeah. Go. That one I know. That one I remember. The next one, I do not. If you're lucky here, you can get like both of them with one kick, which is really good. Grab sledge. Hit boxes. This one I do not remember the timing for at all. It's not that. It's not that. I'm just going to hold forward and hope at this point. It's not that. Okay, that actually went well. The last bit of that went well. The first part of that didn't go well. You might be wondering why we don't just fall down and fight Hangman. If you fall down and fight Hangman, you actually have to do it twice, which is really weird. I don't know why you don't just, you know, skip this bit by falling down. No. Anyway, there's a barrel next to us. I want to get the barrel in. Whoops, a daisy. Hopefully, like, position him to the right so he doesn't fly off. By the way, Hangman with our damage or our defense down right now. He has one combo that's an almost infinite that can kill us. Be wary of that. There is no explanation ever as to why Hangman is Hangman, but Hangman is Hangman. This place used to be Shangri-La. He's been here ever since, you know, Kiryu Majima wrecked the joint in Yakuza 1. Clearly. That's a shame. If you get a very precise angle, you can take out all four of them at the exact same time. It's like a really, really precise angle, though. Man is Itchy's secret brother. Listen, that would be an RGG style twist. I'm just so shocked. I am so shocked that the one enemy in a game where Itchy is fantasizing about enemies, the one enemy that doesn't come back is Hangman? Really? Like, really? Like, in a game where Itchy is fantasizing about enemies, you don't bring back Hangman? Absolute bizarre decision. Yeah, that's Hangman's brother. There's no lore behind that one either, but we christened them as Hangman's brother. He's Redman. Fucking who knows why. I was gonna say, I hate that enemy right there. Yeah, I shouldn't have been doing that with that hammer. I really need to see what Piscala does for this bit, because I used to just hammer the ball with strong, and like, I don't know what to do there. Most Japanese ass enemy in the Star Series. He really is! And you don't bring him back for the actual turn-based game. Like, I'm sorry, is Hangman now suddenly too serious for all of the enemies you've got in LAD? Glad he's dead, because he's a pain. One of the guys on the left here, Amano, he's one of those that we were talking about earlier where his AI doesn't start for whatever reason. I could have used the barrel there, actually. Time-wise, this is going okay. Ideally, you want the attack buff to last, not for the next fight, but the fight afterwards. But you definitely want it for the next fight, which we're definitely going to get through with it, which is nice. I just don't know if it's going to last until Somia or not. I feel like it won't. It's a shame. That's going to make that fight lose me time. But you definitely want it for this fight. This is obviously the return of Hangman, somehow on the ceiling. Don't know how. How do you get from the bottom floor to the ceiling so fast? This is a different Hangman. Maybe this is Hangman before Red. Either way, assless chaps get a sledgehammer in them. Ouch. I just thought about the... Yeah, ouch, actually. Okay, to be fair, we got Redman in the business minigame, but I'm just so shocked we never got, you know, like, one of them as actual enemies. Like, of all the games where, you know, they'd make sense as, like, a normal enemy, it's LAD. It really is. Nice dodge. Why did you do that? Why did I do that? How do I start this fight again? I don't actually remember. Fuck. It's been a while since I've been here with actual attack. I think that's how I do it. I might be wrong. Somiya has invulnerability to start here, so I'm really hoping the attack buff lasts long enough. It won't kill him because, like, he has more defense here as well. This will work. What? I'm playing the Yakuza 6 of my life right now. What the fuck? Alright. Cool. I love the way that the table glided along the wall there, and the Dragon Engine shenanigans didn't happen. Like, the second I saw the table next to the wall, I thought to myself, yeah, that's breaking. But no. The Dragon Engine shenanigans did not hit for once. Thanks. I almost went to the Millennium Tower. I would have been very mad at myself. We've gone to see Joe and played some Clan Creator. Oh, damn. I'm kind of surprised about that. Also, this is nice in case Somiya skip doesn't work at the end of the run. For some reason, I don't know why Somiya skip sometimes works and doesn't work. But I do know it worked in my PB. There's a worry. I think this is where we are, right? So, enhanced counter and heat max. Yeah. Yeah. And then CC Lemon. Be careful here. I know where the trigger point for the enemies are. It's the diamond on the road. Ah. I love that I still remember that stuff. We're going to actually trust that Nagamo and Yuta here are going to take care of the enemy. So we're going to grab this guy, hopefully hit as many of them as possible. And we're just going to leave those two to it. We're just going to hope that they actually take care of the enemy whilst we deal with the rest of these. If the enemies don't die before the end of this, then they won't spawn in the next set. So we're going to risk literally Yuta and Nagamo actually doing something. And if they don't do something, hopefully, you know, the enemies will run towards us. Those two break for a while, which is good. Usually, depending on your movement, you'll get the next movement achievement around this point. If your movement is good, it'll be a little while away from now, which is good. Obviously, this is bike strats. Doesn't matter the Yakuza game. Two-handed weapons are absolutely superb. Oh, they're both running to me. That's a good sign. I think we're good. Hey, we're good. Yo. This is also one of the fights where one of the NPCs we were talking about earlier that doesn't activate is in. You've also probably noticed as well, there's a bit of a theme with the Dragon Engine in 6. Every single weapon has free attack to it. There are exceptions, like this bench, where instead of free, it's free then free. So it's 6 instead. Did you die? Thank you. But there is an enemy, as you can see on the mini-map, all the way over there. I'm going to leave him to... I was going to say leave them to him, but no, it's fine. Yeah, this guy doesn't activate. Like, I can see how Pierce Kala takes that guy, because that guy just does not activate at all. So, it is what it is. If we go fast enough here, we won't have to replenish our CC Lemon at all this chapter. Oh, excuse me. Says that, get stuck on a wall. I think my next level up is after Jungihan 2. Should be after Jungihan 2. I'll check in a second when we get into cutscene hell. Yes, after Jungihan 2. Yeah, should be good. So in this bit, you are supposed to speak to the boys about what to do next. Fun fact, the correct answer is the one that Yuta gives you, but Nagamo has the shortest dialogue. Therefore, do Nagamo. So if you hold run and forward at the right angle here, looks like you're humping the door for some reason. I just want to leave. I just want to leave. Thank you. Yeah, you don't actually have to follow Nagamo's suggestion. The actual correct suggestion is to go back to the office, which is what Yuta suggests. We can't just go straight there. Please don't fight spawn. Good. Fun fact, if you're on base PS4, this bit doesn't load. You have to run behind the house and then back to the door to get this cutscene to load. I'm not kidding. The base PS4 version of this game has some real jank, let me tell you. God. I like going first person here to get around the table a little easier. I didn't exactly do it very well there. The base PS4 version of this run is horrific, to say the least. Say the least. It is the first Dragon Engine game, you are right. There are always going to be a little bit of teething issues. With this fight, just dudes. Just throw dudes. Throw dudes. Grab dudes. Throw dudes. The Dragon Engine in this game is so good to just throw dudes. Whoops. Didn't throw that dude very well. I was hoping to do the running attack against that guy, but strong kick's good. CC Lemon makes us obscenely overpowered at this point. It's actually kind of ridiculous. My attack buff should be very good to last until the next boss. Good. It's a shame we can't just go straight and get the taxi here, because like this leaves us in a weird place. Fingers crossed for God Taxi, I suppose. That fight's one coming down here. How big? If your attack is low, your CC Lemon's about to run out, you can grab CC Lemon here. But you shouldn't need it. Should be the first option if I remember rightly. Yes, good. Fun fact, we used to use that bike that's next to us for this fight in the base PS4 version, but again, because of PC shenanigans, that bike breaks. Because of that, we looked around and found a bike that's actually better to get in this fight. So, shout out to the PC version. There's actually just a bike right here. Like, it's just right here. Koshimizu should just be a nice, simple fight of 3 hits. You don't even need to EX up for this fight. Fun fact, Koshimizu also doesn't have invulnerability phase after this QTE. So, you know, I'm going to hit him with a bike. I'm just going to swing. I missed. Somehow. Oh, how? But I missed somehow. Or. Anyway, as I said earlier, if I was on PB pace, we would not be watching Rugby Baby. We'll watch Rugby Baby after the run. Right now, I'm a minute and a half ahead. We're not watching Rugby Baby. We'll watch Rugby Baby after the run. I promise you that right now. Doesn't matter if we PB or not, we will watch Rugby Baby after the run. But I am very, very, very much on PB pace. So we're not watching Rugby Baby. Please let me skip the cutscene, though. It's a good thing the benches have 6 hits on them, because this is a lot of enemies. I think the bench is still the way to go here. I don't know if actually grabbing the enemies is now, because it might be. You'll get a bit closer. Wait. These two. Yeah, a bit of a problem. Not a great fight. Not a great fight. Oh, well. Right, here we go. I'm gonna EX for this. I don't think we EX this, but I'm gonna EX for this. Should help speed things up. Nice duck and weave you got there, Jungi-han. How'd that work out for you, bud? I think it did. Thanks for the dodge going that way so I can just do this. Appreciate it. Yeah, I lost 5 seconds. The fight before that one was pretty terrible. Cool. After Jungi-han to attack to 180. Gotcha. That's right now. I'm 1 off again, that's fine. It wasn't earlier, but that should be fine. We can get a very small mini God Taxi here, so we don't have to go, like, past the fence, but it's, like, no time, as you can see. I know, Kubo. Okay. Nagamo punches Yuta out of the door. It's quicker, despite the fact we went the other way most of the time. This way is quicker, just a little bit to go this way. Because we spawn a little closer to this bit. No fight spawn here for once. Damn. Be careful running forward here. If you run straight, you will hit the cutscene trigger before you drink the CC Lemon. It's quite far forward. I could have drunk all of that there, but I wanted to be safer rather than sorry. Oi! Realized I was playing The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Alright. These enemies kind of... Alright, I can't skip that. These enemies kind of suck. There's a lot of them. There's some large lads here as well. There's barrels on the left. There's large lads to just grab and throw. Again, I don't know if, like, grabbing enemies is good here, but I usually start off with this. I think it is, because, like, you can see that they just stop there. As to everybody else helping in this fight, I do appreciate that. Come here. You. I wanted you, because he's obviously... Oh, shit, I don't want the pipe. I wanted the actual man. That's a crowbar. Wait, what? I realized you could break out my throat. That's kind of terrible. I should be using barrels. This was definitely a slow start. This was absolutely a slow start. Barricades take 5 hits to go down, or 3 with a weapon, so I probably should have used the cone there, to be honest. Like an iron rule for barricades in this game, bar like 1 barricade. It's just like, actually you can break this with just punching it. First kick, hopefully the others will deal with the others. Come on. Lads. Usually they finish the enemy before you, like, finish yours. We're gonna do something really stupid here that can kill you very rarely. We're gonna dash before we get to this jump, because that makes you fall down faster. It's fucking stupid, and you really shouldn't do that. I knew you were gonna hit me early, jackass. Hey, so hopefully we can take care of these enemies quick enough that we don't get an explosive barrel thrown towards us. On PB. Yep. I shouldn't do the dumb stuff, but I do the dumb stuff. I hate that guy and his drop kicks. That's why I always swing at the start of the fight. Okay, he's throwing 1 barrel. That might hit me, so I'm swinging. He's jumped down, so I'll grab this and start swinging at him. I want to go this way, that's why I like to turn this direction. Good stuff. Good stuff, lads. Good stuff. Thank you for helping. They're actually doing good work today. Actually doing very good work today. We want to stand next to this cone. We don't want to break the cone, but we want to be next to the cone so we can use this to break this down. We can't actually start skip this. We do have to just hold on next. Right, sweet. This bit can really fuck you over on the Dragon Engine. Please explode. Thanks. That will work. I'm not jumping down early because I know what I'm like. If you jump down at like the right time, you can have the explosion break this fence as well. If you jump down at the wrong time, you will die. Had that happen a lot of times. I will do some dumb stuff on PB pace, but not that. You also want to go kind of like straight for that jump, because if you go diagonally, you can actually like fall and miss. That's gonna hurt. Nice. Okay, it's time for dumb suicide strats. These are great. When you're in your extreme heat mode, you can't die. We're going to utilize that. I'm fairly certain SPS Calendar came up with this. This is dumb. So we're just gonna go into extreme heat mode. Jump down, run forward, and have a whole bunch of barrels kicked at us high. That's pretty much most people dead. I was really hoping I could kill this guy. That is a shame. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, because I'm about to get hit from behind. We're taking bentos. This is why you want a couple of bentos early on, just in case. Very rarely, like, I've had this happen once. I've had that guy throw the barrel onto this barricade and have it blow up. Very upset he doesn't do that anymore to me. We're going to use the explosive barrel in the corner. We're going to build up Harry X this way as well. Put that down. Oh, not there. I will admit, I got a little worried for a second there and swung early just in case so I could iframe through it. Great. Put that down. Okay, Jungihan. Jungihan is EX code and then triple square, double triangle. So run past Jungi-Han. Hopefully my CC Lemons last long enough here, because it might not. Good. Let's get this last hit off before I lose my damage. That's where my gold is. It's not too bad. Please. Cool. Saved over 17 seconds. All right. Whoa. Good. Ah. Yeah, the last time today. Goodbye, Jungi-Han. It's next chapter we level up, isn't it? Yeah, after final Nagamo, it's the final level up. Cool. Right, come on, you. This is good. This run was good. I wasn't expecting this run to actually go as well as it has done. Definitely, good job picking this one, chat. good job, chat. You did a good choice. I love doing 6 whenever I can. Like, this run is good. I've always loved this run. Like, really have. I don't do it that much anymore, and I really should. God taxi? Oh. God taxi? Oh. Is that? No, it isn't, thank God. I was gonna say, I didn't know if that was like a God taxi, like, right at the end of the road, but it wasn't. Thank God. I would have been very upset. Hello, Fight Spawn. I care not about ye. I'm going this way. I think that was the right one. I may have accidentally upped one. No, we're good. Yeah, I really like 6. I can understand why some people were disappointed, considering, you know, first Dragon Engine game, there's a couple of things missing, there's not as many heat stuff, etc. But I like the game. I like the game a lot. And again, I also quite like Yakuza 3. So, somebody that likes the games that everybody dislikes. I like Yakuza Dead Souls of all things. Very much like Yakuza Dead Souls of all things. I think this bit can actually softlock if you, like, run here too fast, I think. I might be wrong. Grab my CC Lemon when we taxi. And Yuta gets the great idea of setting fire to a building made of wood. Dumbass. If I die, the problem goes away. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sure that's how that works. Uh-huh. Yep. Good. Dumbass. I'm an OG2. Yeah, they are fantastic games. There's not that many Yakuza games that I, like, actively, like, just, like, don't like as much as others. What was that delay? What was that delay? I have to be careful of the phone call here. I don't think the CC Lemon, like, comes through with me. I might be wrong. This is the one skippable phone call in the video game. Also, fun fact, on base PS4, this next cutscene doesn't load in, so you never get to see the dropkick. But, like, if it does, it's, like, very rare. It's, like, 1 in every 10. Hello, I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to throw you against literally every other enemy in this set piece. Apart from Sue. You also get thrown. This barricade only takes 3 hits. So it breaks the rule of barricades taking 5 hits. It's just free. This is a dangerous chair to go after, but I'm going after it. Go on, getting fully together. That sucks, but I can kick ye. Yay. I should probably use the chair here, actually, but... because the chair will do it in 1 hit, I think. Also, weirdly, here's an enemy with a machine gun. You can't get machine guns in this game. Because they don't work. But yeah, the enemy does have a machine gun, and he will use it against you. Hope that chair stays around. Anyway, whole building's on fire. Here's Ed. Chilling in his office. I love you, Ed, but my god. Yeah, please. Yeah, please. Chair, please. Woo! What a gold. Hell yeah. Alright. I thought the fight outside wasn't that hot, so I'm kind of surprised at that. Well, so this is the point where my boss splits kind of fall apart, because the Yuta split shouldn't lose me more than, like, half a second to a second at most. I should probably just have Yuta and Ed be like one boss split for like Yuta. But, oh well. I guess I can tell when the Yuta fight goes wrong. Also, I love the particle effects of Yakuza 6. Like, this is like one of the reasons as to why like 6 runs really badly on base PS4 is like all the particle stuff. It's really good. Did I want to EX? I don't think I did. Oh. You might also be wondering, wouldn't failing this QTE do damage to Yuta? No, it just damages you. Loses you time, so. Thanks for filling up my EX again. I'm now going to hit Yuta with a vase. Oh, fun fact, there's a bike in this room. It's underneath the desk. I didn't expect that to kill. It's actually underneath the desk. You have to be in like a really precise angle, and you have to be in your EX swinging light attacks, but you can actually bring it out of the floor. It's funny. Don't ask why there's a bike in there. There just is. It's in the floor. Right, good stuff. Chapter 12 after Nagamo 4, vending machine and attack max. Yeah, it's the last upgrade. Fuck you, Jimmy Lowe. It's been a while since we've done that. It's Jimmy Lowe's fault that everything is fucking happening because Jimmy Lowe has fucking daddy issues. Here's daddy. So Big Low is going to give us something that reveals the secret of Onamichi. We got to go back to Onamichi and go and find said secret. Love you, Date. Bye, Date. Also, I hope you enjoyed Judgment. Judgment is one of my favorite RGG games. It has a little bit of a dip in the middle of it. Drags on a little too long, but Judgment is one of my favorite games. It's really good. I think gameplay-wise, I think Lost Judgment for me just, like, tops it. But in terms of, like, story stuff, I like Judgment more than Lost Judgment. I feel like Lost Judgment kind of rides Judgment's coattails a little too much. Repeats a couple of the same plot lines a little too closely. Also, that abhorrent bit with, you know, Sayori. Definitely knocks off a point for me. Hit skip Judgment, play Lost Judgment. No. No. Lost Judgment is a sequel to Judgment. It still has some ties to Judgment, as well as obviously all the characters and stuff. Do not skip Judgment. No skipping of the Judgments. But be very warned that Lost Judgment, it will spoil plot points from Yakuza Like a Dragon. Be very... What the fuck? Be very aware of that. Be very, very aware of that. Can't beat up teenagers. Beat up adult Yakuzas. Alright, you can't grab that back again. I really want the guy with the gun to die because he's a pain. But he's not dead. Now I'm on the other side of the road. Also, shout out to the PC version of this. Lowering the volume of this bit. Like, thank you. That's a good change. Still very loud, but it's a good change. The guy in the suit that jumped off at the front there, kill him. He has an infinite, almost infinite combo that can kill you. Kill the guy, hello, with the gun. That's bad. He's gonna dodge. Yeah, he is. Okay, this is actually kind of bad. That was a good hit. That just salvaged this because that was going terribly. That was going very terribly. That just salvaged that. Like 100%. That was very bad. The reason why he didn't die was, once again, I'm 1 point down on my attack. That's happened twice in this run now. God damn it. I don't know why I'm like 1 down on my attack points, but I am. This should be an area trigger, so you don't have to worry about these guys. Also, our sprint will start to run out here, so just be careful. This should be an area trigger. If this isn't, I'm going to be so upset. Okay, good. Whoa, I was about to be mad. How the fuck do we fight Nagamo again? Maybe like EX, but we move away from the side because there's like a flower pot that can mess you up. It's not the move I wanted to do, but it is the move that I did do, and now I'm going to hit him with a moped. There is logic and reasoning behind the things that I do sometimes. The moped is one of them. If we just run forward and attack, we just use the moped and hit him with it. I accidentally hit my average. There we are. That's PB that we're running up against. I'm very down. Like, I'm down 2.5 minutes on my gold, but that's fine. I didn't mean to pick up the flat pot, but you know what? I'm bloody using it. Okay, I'm not using it anymore. Boys, there is 3 of you and 1 of him. Just finish the job. I've taken out 10 people in this fight in the time it took you to get 1 guy on the floor. I actually, again, I joke about it, but I actually really like the AI in the Dragon Engine. Your AI actually helps you out a general amount, and like especially in Yakuza 6, your AI actually helps you out a huge chunk. We do need a bit of stamina in this bit. We're gonna get a green Dakar around the corner here, because the green Dakar will last long enough. And we have to go and look at all the poem stones. The green Dakar here. In note to self, if you get the bad fight spawn, save load. But there's 9 poem stones, and provided I don't miss any of them, we should be in a good position. Note to self, level vending machine and attack to max. I'll do that at the end, because I usually do that at the end, because I don't need to do it before the set piece. So, or just before the set piece. Yeah, Lost Judgment's very, very good. But Judgment is it's very fresh. I mean, Lost Judgment does a whole bunch of, like, Lost Judgment copies a whole bunch of things that Judgment does, but Lost Judgment also, like, does a lot of new things with its, like, with its fighting system, which is really nice. But it's still very much worth doing Judgment, because you'll be getting a whole bunch of character development for Yagami that you don't get in Lost Judgment. You'll know who all the, like, the character development for Yagami's friends are, the main characters of the story. It's very important to do Judgment before Lost Judgment. You should not skip Judgment to go to Lost Judgment. You should absolutely not skip Judgment. They definitely, like, changed the combat in good ways in Lost Judgment. I've always said this. I've always felt that with Judgment, they were finally getting brawler combat in the Dragon Engine. And I feel like with Lost Judgment, they're there. Which is such a shame that now it's like, hey, we might go to Unreal instead. Because, like, they finally, I feel like they got it. I think they finally, like, actually got it. I should probably be playing the ads here, considering they're going to be playing in 10 minutes. Oops. Because this is just running around for, like, 4 minutes. I should have played the ads, god damn it. No bad fight spawn, please. Hey, good fight spawn. Thank you. With it going that way, it's a good fight spawn. If it comes towards you, it's a bad fight spawn. Still got time. Ah, not really. The set piece is about to start. Maybe. So I'm going to run the ads real quick. You'll only miss the very start of the set piece, but you'll get to see the rest of the run that way. Yeah, that way you do get to see the rest of the run. I have to run these because I need Jeffrey Bezos to pay my taxes and give me more taxes. Shit, that is how that works. Fuck. This is Jeff's plan all along. Are you thinking both? I mean, just playing the ads here is a smart idea. It's been weird having the ads back on. I'm not, like, super enthusiastic about it. It's been weird having to remember, hey, make sure you play the ads at proper times during, like, the runs. There's a lot of Yakuza runs, like LAD, that have, like, perfectly placed downtime. And then there's others that just don't. This one would have been perfectly placed downtime if I'd have remembered. Again, it's just down to remembering again. Note to self, vending machine, attack max. You gotta do that now. I like trying to run in the road here in case there is, like, a god taxi that comes from that direction. But no. Not this time. Okay, hang on, Kubo. Why do I keep going the long way in my fucking taxi list? Stop this. Might be a couple of minutes ahead, but that doesn't mean that you're fully safe here, you know. If Somiya skip fucks up, we're in trouble. Vending machine max. Should be hit. Story City, thank you for the Prime Gaming, I appreciate it.
Set a reminder to use my Prime sub here.
I appreciate it. Hey, congrats, no more ads. At least for the next month. If the ad deal is the same or similar as... Why didn't I use the taxi? I just mentioned it as well. At least I'm only losing like 5 seconds here. It's not too bad. Valkyrie, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Thank you very, very much. I'm afraid they don't get you ad-free viewing, but they do give me more taxes. I actually did get an email from my accountant yesterday that's like, hey, like, you remember those accounts you gave us? You kind of need to fill in up until tomorrow, which is today. So, yeah, great. I got more taxes to do now. I felt up till the end of March. I thought that was okay, but no, it's actually... Man just tried to stomp me like a Goomba.
Time has no meaning.
Nagano just tried to kick me. I know I've been fighting him a couple of times in the game, but Nagano, we're chill now. Promise. Hey, we need this CC Lemon to last as long as possible, so we gotta go fast here. Yes, he did, like... Alright. I appreciate his enthusiasm for speed. Also, Master One, thank you very much for the 38 months. That's almost like 4 years. Usually I don't grab enemies here, but I was thinking about doing it here. Oh my god, Takashiro. Stop knocking me out, my dude! You keep doing that in runs. Oh shit, nice block. I should be using the barrels here, to be honest. Yeah, I should be using the barrels here. This is a very bad start. I think there's one alive back here. No, bloody Matsunaga took care of it. Good. Yeah, if you're not careful, Takashiro has the ability to stun you with his attacks. I'm not even kidding. You just saw it. Like, it keeps happening. It usually happens in the finale, not here. So, forward to that happening again. Make these stairs so weirdly. Like, you slow down a little bit. You slow down like a weird amount here. Alright. I hate this fight. Like, the only thing we can really do is grab enemies in this fight, and yet there's no room. Like, it's really awkward. You have to be, like, perfectly placed in the middle, and if you're not perfectly placed in the middle, you just, like, don't, like, demolish most of these enemies. It kind of sucks. Also, your allies can get in the way, the enemies can block and stop them. Like, look at the size of these enemies. Like, piss off. Why do we have large lands up here? I should be fine. It's fine. It's not fine. This is a very bad start to the set piece. It's a very, very bad start. I want to be on the right attack Shiro to try and avoid the ladder. That's fine. And then slide off here. You take a little bit of full damage to there, but if you can slide off the edge corner, you don't stagger as long there. They'll get taken out with this bow. Usually you can get all of them. That's a little unfortunate. Oh, I don't like that. So many of the enemies actually on the other side. Fun fact again, if you're on base PS4, never move the camera from this angle. If you do, you drop FPS hard. I should have just ran over to these guys. This sucks. This is really bad. Everyone's the plot. Really? Was this like your first Yakuza game or something? The plot's not too hard to follow along. This bit kind of gets a little convoluted. As long as you know war, maritime, boats, oh baby. Anything you need to know, boats equal important. Oh, this is a really bad fight. This is actually going terribly. I'm using up. I'm like, you've got so much time on this CC Lemon. Is it as confusing? Okay, so the Yamato itself, the first Yamato, it's a real-life warship. It's a very, very important warship for Japan. The Yamato Mark II was supposed to be, like, actually built and never was. So the fact that it was built in this game makes it an exceptionally important political tool. Usually I use the sledgehammer here, but I'm not going to, because I've had enough of losing time against these guys. Alright, fuck you, I'm going to stab you then. We want a knife for the end of this bit. I'm going to try and not fall into the den of enemies here and get stabbed, like I usually do. Never mind, I'm going to die instead. Never mind, I'm going to heal. If you're wondering, there's a reason why I'm not using stamina on XX. I need it for later. Knife? Yeah, good. I see it. I thought that was a rat. It's not. We don't have low poly rats in here, though. Good for them. Ideally, I would keep my attack buff for the fight after this one. It's not going well. It'll be for the fight after this one, but I'd like to hope to keep it until the boss of the set piece. It's not going well. If you're a bit squeamish, by the way, you might want to look away, because this knife's about to go into places in this man that don't exist. That one's just a little on the violent side. At least I just gave that man kidney surgery. Good way. He doesn't need two of them. Fine. Did zero went from there. Good. Very good. Come on. I don't know why sometimes it just doesn't skip properly. We'd love to take the barrels into this next fight, but weirdly, if you try and take the barrels into this fight, you drop them when you go down the stair here. So we use this cone instead. Traffic cones in this game are actually pretty good. This fight sucks. There's one guy in front of us here, Soma. Kill him. Good. He sucks. If he... Dragon engine, baby. If he survives, he is a massive pain in the ass. That actually dealt with a lot of the enemies, which is good. There is a barrel in the far corner that's good to use here if things are a problem. Actually, finish your food. I should have it for the start of the fight, so that's fine. Ideally, I would have had it for a bit longer in this fight, but that's okay. I bought more bentos just in case, but it's okay. Fine. I'm losing time in this fight for sure. There's a very long mid-fight set of QTs. Right, EX. 1, 2, 3. Strong, strong. Good dodge. Didn't guard it at least. Okay. I'm going to turn off my EX mode so it stops depleting here. This is Beat Takeshi, by the way. If you haven't guessed. It is indeed the Beat Takeshi. Playing lovable, fun grandpa who likes to party on a Saturday night as a Tonberry. And lunges over with a knife and tries to stab you. He also parades himself around as the ghost of Christmas past. Allow me to demonstrate. We go down here. Whoa, spooky ghost. That's like his respawn point. It doesn't make the QTE happen faster. He's just there. Do me a favor. Do your QTE, jackass, so I can end this fight. Thank you. You have to see this. You have to see this QTE to end the fight. And we'll do the usual. Good fight. Losing time because of the set piece, but good fight. Yeah. It's a shame. Damn, some people are into that. Wish my body could bend like that, but it can't. Anyway, now we get 45 minutes of exposition about why the fucking boat is important. It's political. It's a very political boat. It's exceptionally important. It's actually genuinely exceptionally important. I've forgotten how to kill Koshimizu again. Every time I redo this run, it's like, how do I fight Koshimizu again? Every fucking time. Every fucking time. He is a Tonberry. He literally just lurches over with a knife in both hands and just walks forward. He's literally a Tonberry. Tips! This is why you don't want to be on the first patch. I told you about those tips turning up after cutscenes. God damn it. Oh, that's bad. Fuck, that's actually bad. This should be an area trigger. Right? Somiya? Oh, Somiya, my love. Anyway, that's a boat. Important boat. Hopefully this doesn't glitch out into a fight. Yeah, it's right there. You see how it glitched out right in front of me, right here? If you're not good with your movement, you do run out of stamina here. And I'm going to hold because I had to move a bit further away. As to Somiya, who never, ever was on, any Yakuza character poll in Japan. For popularity. People did not like Somiya. What to be implemented for? It's currently used in runs where you can do the punches in the extreme heat instantly, and it does a whole bunch of damage. It's caused a bit of controversy because again, only unscrolled on uncapped mouse wheels can actually do that. So we're probably opening up another discussion about it. Fuck off this video game sometimes. Means I don't have the bike for this part. What do I do here? Sign? Sign. Grab fresh bike. So we take care of them, that'd be great. Akshira, you just need to walk towards him and hit him. Oh, fuck me. Oh god, the bike respawned again. This is bad. I'm gonna be losing a bunch of time. Should have used the coin there. That's fine. I actually locked out with this guy missing. Never mind. Phone, please. Q, come on. This guy sucks. Fuck me. I don't want to use EX, but I am going to use EX just to burst this guy away. Did y'all actually deal with all the rest of the enemies in the time that it took me to actually try and kill him? Good. Actually... yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Suspended animation, you know. Tips! Every fucking time. That was bad. That was very bad. That's definitely lost me a little bit of time. This is not great. The early parts of this run are being ruined by the later parts. Remember, the actual taxi spot is one further down here, because Taxi's Kamurocho takes the top spot now. But you don't want to taxi the Kamurocho to go back to Kamurocho. You want to go to your futon to take the taxi back to Kamurocho. Important. The LED run died in Chapter 14. Unironically to the man you're seeing on your screen right now. This taxi driver. It's twofold. Multiple meanings. Yeah, no, Kiryu killed the run. Jungi-han went early in the fight, and I forgot that if Jungi-han goes early in the fight, I have to compromise by healing Ichi twice. So, whoops! Whoops! That was not good on my part, like, especially when I kind of realized, oh fuck, he's attacking twice. It's like, wait, no, that is bad. I didn't want to get this far with this drink. Fuck. I'm not playing well right now, at all. In this corner. You can't drink next to the door on the left, because the, any kind of, like, interaction overwrites you being able to drink the drink in your hand. Okay. I gotta go fast here. I gotta go real fast. It's not one of those fights where, again, there's not that much weaponry, so just grab a dude and just throw, so this poor guy in front of us always gets grabbed. Hopefully the lads will help us out here. That definitely, like, kind of force-pulled that guy towards us. Good job, lads. Come on, guys. Take care of him. Take care of him. Fairly certain that was Nagamo. Good lad. Fun fact, you don't have to kill the enemies up here. I always used to think you have to, but you don't. It's only the enemies down here. Oh, I went too far. Good luck not accidentally, you know, misremembering which ones are down here and not up there, by the way. He's one of the annoying ones to kill, so I'm glad he's gone. This guy is also a pain in the ass. Again, grabbing enemies, throwing enemies, very good. He actually hit the ceiling and died that way. This guy has to go down. I was gonna say, the guy who just dropped down to the right, he's not one I have to take care of. Not the right time to be useful, Yuta. Going for Araki. Not trusting them because Yuta started taunting. I need grenade strats to work. I'll know how well I'm doing when we get to the end of this CC Lemon. The CC Lemon is such a good gauge as to like how well you're doing in a set piece. Hey, grenade strats. There's a guy here with a grenade. I'm gonna use it to kill the others. So run at this guy, hit him. Ah, the grenade actually fell backwards. Throw the grenade and just pray you don't get hit by it. Good stuff. If you hit Akiyama and you know, these things happen. They'll bounce back. Don't worry about it. They've been through worse. Actually, Yuta hasn't. Akiyama has. Akiyama's definitely been hit by a grenade or two in this series. Yuta... oops. Please don't hit me with a rocket. Thank you. Oh, he killed himself. Sick. You might kill yourself as well, please. Please, please. Good. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. Yo, they just killed his friend as well. Hey, he was about to kill himself. These chairs, we want to kill these guys in 3 hits. We don't want the chair in our hands from the start of the next fight. Of course, you're going to guard. If he does that, just grab him and do a strong attack. Yuta does a dumb thing here and doesn't look where he's going and, of course, gets stabbed for it. I mean, he is the asshole for stabbing you, but that was pretty dumb, my dude. Hopefully in this room we can grab the table instead of the chairs, just because the table has a bit more reach to its swing. If you do grab the chairs, it's whatever, because the chairs are also still good. Very good. Very, very good. Now time for our Yakuza 3 reference. Akiyama did kill a man. That's true. We saw it. We saw Akiyama yesterday. Straight up murderer, dude. Right, so for this bit, we want to go after a certain enemy first because they're fucking annoying. Unsurprisingly, it's the one with the gun. For the vast majority of Yakuza speedruns, the tier list of enemies to go after is usually the guy with the gun first. Thanks for kicking that towards me, so that I had to use this early. HP's not a problem, don't worry about it. We're gonna obviously heal up in a second. I'll use a bento here just in case. One day, a piece of furniture is going to hit me away from, or someone away from this pillar, and push us in the line of the fire here. Be very careful when running forward, because that is still active. The way that the gun hits isn't tied to the bullets, it's tied to, like, a cone that you can't see. So I mean, everybody will run forward there. Guy with the knife! Guy with the knife! Guy with the knife! Hey, how you doing? Thanks. Stuff is easy in the corner if you need it for heals, which I was tempted to get, but we're going to heal in this bit anyway. This is okay. So I can hit this guy as well. Usually I grab the seat there, but because I missed this guy, I'm going to have to take care of him. Minamoto, thank you. I'm not going to rush this. I'm just going to stay here. Usually you want to get to the other pillar, but I don't trust it. Most of the furniture gets broken there. You can see some that's still alive. Most importantly, that sofa bit on the right. That one is important. There's a quick skip later on that's like really hard to do. Console version, this guy fires the rocket immediately. Sometimes PC he doesn't. We really want him to because obviously, you know, bunch of enemies. Appreciate you. Good, the grenade is there. That might help actually. Glad. Where's that grenade? Need that grenade. Fuck, shit! Okay. My attack buff ran out, usually where it runs out, so it's not too bad. For this grenade, throw it backwards, run forward, and take care of the guy with the machine gun. And take care of these. Good shit! If you have HP here, fail this intentionally. I kind of don't, so I'm not going to. If you fail this intentionally, you save a little bit of time, but my HP here is not good. The other 2 healing items I've got, I kind of need to save for the next bit. So, we're going to run back this way, hopefully grab the seat and push them towards the fence. If not, just hit them because they are very aggressive and will kill you. Yeah, if you hit this with the fence, you break this immediately. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to EX, and then run forward. Yup. That's using EX strats, using suicide strats. Yup. Fun fact, if you're on base PS4, the phone call that happens here that is supposed to herald in the boss of this chapter sometimes glitches out and doesn't happen. Fun facts. Okay, hopefully Somia goes well. I actually stayed back here so I could take my Stan XX here. Alright, Somiya skip works in my PB, so if it doesn't work here, this is gonna literally potentially cost me PB. So, what I'm gonna do is gonna start with a charge attack, which is gonna put at EX up to max. Bit damage. Run to the bar, EX up, grab this, and do strong attacks. We're gonna push Somiya into doing this. And then hopefully again, come on, grab it, grab it. It's a very strict time limit right now. Good. So, because I'm in my EX, there is a chance when failing this next QTE that we're going to get put behind the bar early. I don't know why this doesn't work sometimes. It's really weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, fail. No, it didn't. Oh, it did work. Yes. Good shit. I should have done the fucking combo. Holy shit. I don't know why I didn't do my heat combo to EX him. That was lucky. Jesus Christ. Only lost a second and a half. I don't know why that doesn't work sometimes, but sometimes that just doesn't work. But if it does work, that saves you a good 30 seconds. Congratulations. I have no healing, so I better not get stabbed by Koshimizu. That's my number one thought right now is, don't get stabbed by Koshimizu. Iwami, if I can remember how to fight Iwami, is one of the easiest fights in the run. It goes the same way every single time. But Koshimizu? I've forgotten how to fight Koshimizu again. This keeps happening. How does this keep happening every time I do this run? There's a little bit of EX as well. How does this keep happening every time I do this run? How do I keep forgetting how to fight Koshimizu? Also, it's really weird, because it feels like there should have been like a mini set piece before this bit. But, yeah, it works. I love that punch so much. It's so good. Just peak Kiryu being a badass. I'm gonna do the usual. I'm just gonna drop kick the guy and then EX. Gonna hit him. I was worried I wouldn't. I think that works. I think that's what we do. I'm pretty confident that's the strat. Pretty good. Well, Shadow's the only boss in this game that has two phases. And then we do it again. 1, 2, 3. I'd say that's the strat. Yeah, second phase, just everyone goes, which is really nice. Really, really nice, especially when the harder difficulties. Alright, this should be PB. Fingers crossed. I have died to Iwami before, I am sad to say. I am sad to say, I will admit, I have died to Iwami before. Will admit, I have fucked this up before. Such a shame we get through these bosses fast, because these fight themes are fantastic. So, with no EX, that should be a quick and simple running attack into, I believe, charge attack, or maybe just even straight into the EX. That just builds your EX up so fast. This is a damage QTE, fun fact. Remember at the start of the game I said there weren't that many? Yeah, here's one of them. Oh yeah, you just punch at this point. GG. Nice PB. Hey, nice PB. I lost a second. Fuck you, Iwami. Little baby Iwami. Hey, sub 154. Hey, good shit. Yo, I haven't PB'd in 6 in a long time. Hell yeah. Yo, fuck yeah. Yo, fuck yeah. I'm actually pretty happy with that. That was solid. That was actually just really solid.